Hello, everyone. How are you doing? What's going on? It's Friday. It's time to play some video games on the internet. I'm Jeff Gerstmann. It's time to conduct science. This is it. Episode 101 of this procedure of us ranking all of these 8-bit Nintendo games that were released in North America around in and around the official existence of the system and so on and so forth. We are over the 500 mark by quite a bit here. 558 games on the list with Raid 2020 at the bottom. Up here we got Mega Man 2 at the top. I spent the last week thinking about Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, and how if this were my personal list and not actual science, like, man, Zelda 2 would be like top 3. There's a case for it to be number 1. But that's what science is for. That's why the science is there, is to make it real. And so it only gets number 5. Let's move on. You can, of course, influence the ordering of this, the order in which we play some of these games. You can go over to Patreon, patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. You can join the advisory panel. That will allow you to suggest games. There's also, you get an ad-free version of the podcast over there. You get a bonus podcast every Wednesday, and and more. I'm starting to write a script for I'm working on this Space Harrier stuff is becoming slightly more elaborate than I thought it was going to be. There's a lot of versions of Space Harrier, turns out. If you're gonna try to look at all these versions of Space Harrier, turns out there are a billion of them. And some of them are really neat. I found some interesting stuff, but that's gonna take some time to get all that together. We have another batch of games. These are primarily left over from last week, from last week's suggestions, because some of those games took a little bit longer than initially thought. But why don't we just dive into it right here, right off the bat here. Ugly Lawn wanted to see a game. Let me get this right here, and that game is called, what is that game called? Okay. That game is called Kiwi Kraze. There's a subtitle here. A bird-brained adventure. Yeah. So is this? So this is not just a New Zealand story, is it? Or I've played little bits and pieces of New Zealand story, but not enough to know if this is going to be a port of that or a remake, or whatever it is. But it is. It's the same game. Okay. All right. Different music, obviously. All right. Yeah. This is some shit right here, man. All right. Let's. Okay, so we are jumping. Doesn't seem like there's too much nuance in the jump. I was wondering if I could slow my... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Wait. Oh, I have to be... This is interesting because it is... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What? I don't think you're supposed to be able to do that. Book. I'm trying to see if I can, like, do that with regular... Yeah, okay, so there's kind of... Like, you can kind of fake a... Yeah, look at that. That's... So that's so what I'm doing there is I like the turbo button, the cycle on the turbo button is not enough to work for this flap. So this is like a you mash the jump button in the air to do this. And the timing on it is such that it doesn't work really well with the... Oh, it doesn't... I don't know. It's awkward on its own. This is... Like, This is... Alright, I need to spend some time figuring this out, because it's probably going to be vital, right? Alright, let's just start a new game on it so we can be on an empty screen for a minute here and I can... And so it's a pretty fast mash, but like whatever the turbo button has going on is not the right... is not the right cadence for that to work, but if I get the flap going, if I kind of mash the turbo button, which is weird, I can get locked in this kind of infinite jump and then jump through the bottom of the screen, which is the ease of which you can do that is maybe a little janky, huh? I was going to try to flap. The flap feels actually really terrible. So I'm trying to do it just normally, and it doesn't... It feels inconsistent. So I'd have to hold it to the top of his jump and then... Like, I'm kind of doing the same input every time here, and sometimes it's working and sometimes it's... There we go. There we got one. This is weird. This feels broken. Like, this is actually weirdly easier to do than what seems to be the intended thing. Like, the slow fall feels very tricky to do for some reason. Like, it's just not, it feels inconsistent. Auckland. The hell? Okay, so when I'm here in my vehicle, I can hold down the jump button to go. Wait, what the? Oh, the screen scrolls. I was like, why is this? What the hell's going on? But the screen scrolls. That's what's going on. Oh, those are spikes. I was like, why did I just die there? I'm guessing those are spikes. This is, man. These bombs suck. They're not even lit. Okay, can't get in that way. Thankfully, they put these arrows over here. Oh, am I invincible? What? Wait, am I invincible? Invincible for a pretty long time. There we go. Cannot shoot when you're in the water. Those were spikes, apparently? Man, this is, feels like they could have maybe used some, well, I don't know, the NES is what it is, but the color palette could maybe make some of these obstacles or danger things stand out a little better. I was drinking my drink. That's my fault. Evil crystal friggin' whale. Wow. That was kind of neat. Wait, are these gonna kill me? No, okay. I was like, they looked pointy in a way that I shouldn't touch. What's up here? Nothing. Oh, but since I can go through walls, we can just... Now we're talking. Now we're speedrunning. Now we're gaming. What is it with games lately and their ability to have things in them that sound vaguely like asteroids for the 2600? This laser has a real 2600 asteroids kind of vibe to it. Man. What? I thought that maybe that would pop the balloon. It did not. Seems like I can't touch those. So maybe we need to just cheat here. Oh. Oh, those were dangerous. Okay, Sure. Oh, I can't really easily jump over them. There we go. This is a very strange game. Like, this just feels weird. We got an oxygen meter, so we got to refill here. See, like that was a good spot where I should have been able to mash the button to do the slow fall to just glide over, but it just that is the most damning thing about this game is like this is really inconsistent. Doing this doesn't work the way it seems like it should, and also that you can jump up into floor spikes, even though they're floor spikes, is less than ideal. Do we think we can make... Oh, yeah, I can just go this way. Wait. Also, I'm invincible, so who cares? But... Dude, these guys are dumping. Yeah, this is a really neat game, and it feels broken. Like, it feels really strange in a couple of ways that you know, the jumping thing, obviously. But also, I think that a lot of the... and I don't think this is just me, because I see people in the chat kind of complaining about it also, that the color palette is just real fucking weird. And, you know, that stuff's not great. Nope, not here. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I can go. It's like that's a good. Yeah, that was just hard to see. Like, oh, I could go down there and go this way, and there's clearly a path here. And that sucks. Like this is not a fun way to put difficulty into your game. Like, oh, you got to do a feather jump. Otherwise, you got to go up and go around again. Like, no, thanks. No, thanks. It's a really awkward video game. Yeah. I mistimed that. Oh, and that's it for continues, huh? This music is great. Like, the music is really good pretty much throughout. I mean, clearly you're supposed to end up here, right? Because otherwise they wouldn't have put items for me to collect there. Oh, and I can go this way to get out. Fuck. But yeah, there's the jumping stuff is weird. It's a weird turbo, you know, like this seems like something you could pretty easily do on real hardware, honestly. And I bet that speed runs for this could be really interesting. Okay. Those guys can shoot up, apparently. And I guess I just have to survive this until this, right? And then, yeah. It's my favorite level in the whole game. So New Zealand doesn't have as many murderous spiders and stuff as Australia, right? I feel like I've been led to believe that New Zealand is better than Australia in some ways. Is it a weird way of putting it? I bet I could. I wonder what would happen if I... We're gonna find out. Yep. Yeah, not as many murder spiders, but like, you know, bears riding on balloons and all of that nightmare. Spike traps and...
I remember this game was not in MAME. What was this? Photo mode? What do we got? Oh, it is, no. Okay. Okay. It shows you where the exit is. That's kind of cool. I remember this game was not available in MAME. And it was available in another emulator. I believe it was in Rain. Rain was an emulator that was kind of specializing in some of this Taito stuff at the time. And people were very excited that this game was finally like well emulated. And I'd never heard of it at the time. I had never heard of the New Zealand story. I was just like, all right, tnzs.zip, what's up with it? And loading it up and being like, okay, yeah, this is cool. I don't know. Like, and it always struck me as like, this is a really interesting game that but it always struck me as a game that like had a following because of how excited people were about it finally making its way into Rain and MAME and all that stuff. Because eventually a lot of the stuff that was only emulated in Rain would of course make its way into MAME. And so it had a real level of popularity to it that caught me off guard. And that is the main thing I know about this game. But I don't know that I've ever played this version of it before. Which, for what it's worth, seems like almost really good. And it's kind of this buggy stuff that we're running into with the jumps that is rubbing me the wrong way. And maybe some of this level design of like, oh, get off the balloon. We're going to put spikes here to make sure you have to get off the balloon. And then the first thing you do on the other side of that door is get another balloon. And fuck that little star guy. Try that shit now. But this is like, it's a cute little game, this thing. So this is actually kind of useful because I can see like, oh, the exit's way down here. Oh, we've got a restart music with pause game here. That thing's creepy. You gotta breathe where you can in New Zealand, baby. Hard. Hard. I'm a goddamn genius. This is a really, except for that part. The timing on that is trickier than I can handle this. I was going to say this early in the morning, but I guess it's almost 11. So, do I just need to do a little whoop whoop, and then I'm down here. Some of the guns don't shoot. Tricky. I guess. Just gaffle that guy. Come up off that balloon, son. Alright, Alright. Arrows. Arrows are a good sign. I guess we can use this again, huh? It's kind of convenient, you know? Just a little like, you are here and the exit is here sort of thing. They've even written stop here. Ah, fucking, that sucks. That sucks. That's a real dickhead move. You assholes. I guess if I had gone the other way, I could have just fallen down that hole. In fact, can I still... Yeah, I can. That's really weird. It's a really weird game. I don't necessarily mean to say that it's like poorly programmed. It just I like that you disappear while the boss is falling apart. It's just that we cannot handle this many sprites on screen at the same time. You have to go away for a minute. And just like a billion things are spawning and shooting at you, and there's just like all this shit happening at once, and I don't know, that stuff's a little weird, but not such a big deal. It's this mostly. It's like this broken jump. This as far as I can tell, this is not something you're supposed to be able to do. Can't shoot through the waterfall. The arrow seems to want me to go up, so... Oh, okay, I see. Oh, man! Can't do that. Maybe if I just... maybe if I pop out over here, give that guy the business. Oh, okay. Yeah, right. Right. So it's weird, because the levels are kind of designed for you to do that. Like, they're very much aware of this, like, jump through the floor... you know, bubble bobble-ish kind of thing that they have going on here, right? Great. I don't got time for this shit. Up arrows. Oh, shit. We gotta go. Gotta go. Ah, the devil. The devil came for me. Fuck you. God. Ugh. The way so many of the levels seem to rely on this, like you're, steal a balloon and go do a thing, is also a little weird. Ha ha ha! Have you played my Super Mario Maker levels? Oh, I need to get down there somehow. Or do I? No, I do. It won't let me, Okay, so we need to go down that one. We need to go over here. Oh, don't hit that. Okay. And then down this way. And then over here, and then over here, and then over here, over here, lady. Okay, we need to go over here. Okay, you're over there. You got all these fucking guys down here causing trouble. Oh! That is frustrating, Kiwi Kraze. Whatever the fuck your name is. It's a really good intro. It's a really good intro song. This game is like off to the races the minute you fucking turn it on, man. Like it is it's a difficult game, I would say. Like deceptively so. And not to say it's like the hardest game in the world or something, but for a game that you look at and go like, okay, these controls seem very basic, and I'm gonna and I'm gonna, shoot and jump and go do my thing. It's peppy, he moves quickly, like you feel the responsiveness of the controls. And so it feels like something that would not be a thing, an issue, but like it is deceptively difficult. And I think some of that difficulty comes from strange places, like the way that you can bop up against a ceiling and it hit the enemies on the other side, and just some of the weird rules around that. I think kind of like I feel like this game is getting in its own way a lot. I feel mostly the same about the like it's been a while since I've played the arcade game, but I remember feeling relatively similarly about that. It's just like this is really neat, but like it is also just kind of strange the way that they have built this thing, and you see that in some weird ways. It leads to some weird rules. Nice to see that there are later levels that look different, because God, man. It's a neat game. But yeah, I think that's to sum it up, I think it's like the charm is almost further obfuscating the game's kind of devious nature, and some of that deviance feels accidental, I guess. And that's maybe where the game kind of loses me a little bit, is that some of it is like, okay, you know, the color palette in those introductory levels, not awesome. The way that they handle enemy placement, and just like you get into these areas and then just like 9 things spawn all on top of each other, and they're all shooting or doing different things. You know, you end up in these situations that are just like, they don't feel fair in a weird way. I mean, the answer is to like make sure you're standing in the right place and just shoot them all. But you know, that stuff is kind of spawning all around you sometimes, depending on where you are in a level, and I think that stuff's a little weird. It just feels wrong in a weird way. And the weird jump thing that I stumbled onto there is fascinating, and makes me really want to see what a speed run of this game looks like, and how much it abuses the jumping, the weird jump through the ceiling stuff and rise up through the floor stuff, because it seems like you could get some real abuse out of that. And that's easy to do in a way that is easier to do than flapping to slow fall, weirdly enough. Like, I was able to dial in that thing a lot easier than I was able to dial in the kind of intended kind of flap mechanic. And so that feels weird for a game that has like pretty responsive controls otherwise. Like, having the jump thing be so funky, I do think kind of gets in the way. But it's a pleasant game that has like a solid challenge. Like the maze-like layout of the levels is really, it's more than you think it's going to be. I think when you fire that game up, you're not necessarily gonna, yeah, it's no Mike Tyson's Punch Out is what I'm saying. It's no Super Spy Hunter. The Adventures of Lolo 2 is a better game. Silkworm is a better game. But it is better than this port of Snow Bros. Well, no, because the NES Snow Bros is actually... Bros throw low blows. It's no Snow Brothers. It's no Shadow of the Ninja. Clash at Demon Head is a better game. I do think it's you know, but it is better than the NES version of Bubble Bobble. It's better than MC Kids. MC Kids. It's such a dumb name for a thing. It was such a dumb name for a thing that everyone assumed it had to have been called Mick Kids because it's a McDonald's game. And like, no, it's MC Kids. It's like, no, like MC Kids? Like, yo, I'm MC Kids? Like, no. It's a better game than Top Gun. It's better than this port of Smash TV. It's better than Wizards and Warriors. It's better than Wizards and Warriors, but it is no Clash at Demon Head. It's better than Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers 2. I like the challenge here better. Like Wacky Races is too easy. And so I think New Zealand Kiwi Kraze is a better game on that front, but I think that there's Wacky Races maybe does the charm and level design better. This is better than Magician. It is not as good as Wacky Races. It is our new number 149. That's Kiwi Kraze with a K. A bird-brained adventure. I'm MC Kids, and I'm here to say I like kids in a major... Wait. Okay, let's see. There you have it, our new number 149. Congratulations to the nation of New Zealand. Next up, Pac Mantis wanted to see this one. I'm hoping it has a lot of voice samples. Big Birds Hide and Speak. Seth Meyers worked on this.
Hi, let's play hide and speak. Choose a game.
No matter what direction I push on the D-pad, he just cycles through them. It's smart. Like I see why they would do that as a kid design thing for kids. Oh.
The count.
Oh.
Elmo.
So this is a post-Elmo game, huh?
Ernie.
When did they introduce Elmo?
Grover.
Grover. Elmo's had a lot going on lately.
Find Grover. Wow! You found Grover. Now find the count.
Now find Grover's house. A sort of Grover house, if you will.
Great.
Great.
You found the count. Now
Next
find
spell.
Elmo.
Above.
Yay! You found Elmo. Now find Ernie.
See, I can't just push left and go to Ernie. I've got to go all the way around.
Great.
Great.
You found
You sound like you mean
Ernie.
it.
You found them all. Grover. The count. Elmo. Ernie. Wow!
Elmo's doing whippets.
Let's play again. Find the count. Yay! You found the count. Now find Elmo.
Okay, we can punch out of a game. He just can't be talking while it's happening because so much CPU power is in use. Let's try game 2.
Elmo.
Yep,
Ernie. Bert.
it's your boy Bert.
Grover.
Grover.
Ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Hide.
Oh, God.
Find Bert. Great. You found Bert. Now find Elmo.
Oh, I wasn't paying close enough attention for that. Is he up here?
That's Ernie. Find Elmo. That's Grover.
You
Find
dummy.
Elmo. Yay! You found Elmo. Now find Ernie. Wow! You found Ernie. Now find Grover. Great! You found Grover. You found them all. Bert, Elmo, Ernie, Grover. Wow!
Wow. Did I not get an achievement there because I made a mistake? Did they? Okay, no. All right. Now what's Bert gonna do? Okay. All right. I'm digging it.
Choose a game.
Elmo's got that D.
Find the letter W. Great! You found W. Now find the letter V. Oh boy!
Oh
You
boy.
V. Now find the letter A. Great! You found A. Now find the letter O.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yay! You found O. You found them all. W. V. A. O.
S S double double U U V V. I think Big Bird came up with that. Came up with that bit in that song. Grover's got a pogo stick. Was Big Bird's house always just doors? Yeah, it was. He kind of lived in like a... Yeah, yes. That is accurate to Big Bird's spot.
Let's play again. Choose a game.
All right. Takes so long.
Y.
Why?
M.
Yum.
P. O.
Yumop.
Ready?
Ready.
Hide. Find the letter O. Oh boy! You found O.
Oh boy.
Now find the letter P.
Gonna go all the way around.
Yay!
Yay!
You found P.
I found P.
Now find the letter Y.
Big Bird gonna use this chance to talk to us about the Mash
You
Out Posse.
found Y. Now find the letter M. Oh boy!
Oh
You
boy.
found M. You found them all. O. P. Y. M. Yay!
Big Bird has to go away. He doesn't want to see what Ernie's gonna get up to out here. Yay!
Choose a game.
All right. This one says fun on it, so I think this is probably going to be the fun one.
Make the word 10.
Whoa.
Find the first letter in 10. Wow! You found T. Find the next letter in 10. Oh boy! You found E. Find the last letter in 10.
Oh, this takes this takes so long to go around and around and around.
Great!
Great.
You found N. T. E. N. 10. Wow!
Wow. All right, gotta go. juggling these balls. What's our next word here?
Let's play again. Make the word fan. Find the
Spell 5 words in game 6. Spell 10 words. Oh my god. All right. So our last 3 achievements are all in the final game.
first letter in fan. Choose a game.
Sun, it said there.
How many words can you make before the sun goes down? Ready?
It's a really existential kind of question here.
Go. D. I. G. D. I. G. Dig. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Go again.
Ket.
M. E. T. M. E. T. Met. Wow.
Wow.
Go again. S. A. T. S. A. T. Hat.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Go again. M. E. N. M. E.
I wonder if they're using...
N. Men.
No.
Great.
I was gonna say, I wonder if they're trying to use the voice data as much as they can. So like
Go
the
again.
part of met and men are using the same,
H.
like the same digital, like the same recording. You know what I mean?
A. Press the big black button to move little bird. T.
What?
H. A. T. Hat. Oh boy.
You know, the big black button.
Go again. P. E. Press the big black
It's
button.
because I'm like mashing the
to move
D-pad
little
trying to
bird.
fucking go to the next letter.
N. P. E. N. Pen. Yay! Go again.
Arn.
R. A. N. R. A. N. Ran. Great.
Great.
Go again. B. I. G. B.
Mm-hmm.
I.
Uh-huh.
G. Big.
Big.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Go again.
Oh, that was where I fucked up. Fucked up.
C. A. N. C. A.
Man.
N.
Huge mistake.
Can. Great.
Great.
Go again. S. U. N. S. U. N. Sun. Wow.
Wow.
Go again. B. E. D. B.
E. D.
Bed.
Bed.
Oh,
Wow.
boy.
Oh, boy.
Go again. H. E. N. H. E. N. Hen. Great.
Great.
Go again.
What is it? What? Red. Like, what the
R.
fuck?
E. D. R. E. D. Red.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh, boy.
Go again.
What, wait, whoa. My brain is fucking say, S-A-Y. Like,
S. A. Y. S. A. Y. Say. Wow.
Wow.
Go again.
Man.
M. A. N. M. A. N. Man.
Man.
Yay!
Yay!
Go again.
Now it's just for, for the glory.
N. A. P. N. A. P. Nap. Oh boy.
It's all about player choice. Nap or
Go
pan.
again.
Stealth, or do you want to go loud,
F. E. D. F. E. D.
Sesame Street
Bed.
teaching you the real shit.
Wow. Go again. P. Time's up.
Man.
Let's see. Dig. Met. Sat.
Didn't get to
Pen.
spell fed and then pig.
Pen. Ran. Big.
Those
Can.
fed pigs will put you in the pen.
Sun. Bed. Hen. Red. Say. Man.
Say, man.
Nap. Fed. Yay!
It's a real creepy looking Elmo. Something about his body shape is just real, I don't know. Okay, well, that's that.
Choose a game.
Yeah. So, Sesame Street, Big Birds Hide and Speak, I think does it does what you think it should do. The speech is nice and clear. He says a little bit more than you might think. I don't know. Like I was like, there were more words in there than I expected there to be. And I thought that's all right. The animations on the guys, you go over on his pogo stick and count and juggling them balls. Like not bad. Not bad. It works as advertised. I think the thing as I'm playing it, I'm kind of thinking like, man, I wonder if my kids would ever play this game, because it's an educational game and you're learning letters and stuff. And I just think about the sluggishness of how the menu responds and everything involved in just like, okay, I've got to move this bird, bop, 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 bop to pick it. Now, granted, she is just about 6 and maybe is a little bit on the older side. Well, no, I mean, like she's only been reading for, better part of a year, I guess. So like I'm trying to think, like like both my kids are a little bit better on a controller already. They're not great, but they're both better on a controller already that like I feel like patience would be the issue. And yeah, did kids in the 80s have more patience because just we weren't surrounded by fucking insane shit all the time, and so slow talking Big Bird was not as big of an issue as I suspect it might be today. I don't know, man. Maybe that's an interesting experiment. So like, yeah, sluggish on the input, and predictably so. Like, this is an era when, God, man, anytime a Commodore 64 game or any kind of computer game from, not that many years before this came out, anytime they did any synthesized speech or anything, it took up 100% of the machine's time. You could not interact with it. Inputs would drop. Like it was just like the whole system is frozen because it's busy going Ghostbusters, and like you can't do anything. Even Victory Road on this very platform, when it stops to go, come on, let's fight, like the game stops to play that audio. And this is really no exception. Like when it is trying to make Big Bird talk, like everything halts. Again, understandable from a tech perspective, but from the angle of like, would a kid play this or go crazy? I feel like my kids would go crazy playing this. But I think let's look at some of the other Sesame Street stuff on the list here. We've got Countdown down here, and ABC and 1, 2, 3. I feel like this is definitely closer to Countdown than the ABC or 1, 2, 3 games. This is I feel like Countdown is just like maybe more interesting and has like a little bit more variety. As a game, but it's pretty close. I'm going to say that Big Bird's Hide and Speak is not as good as Countdown. It's no Bandit Kings of Ancient China. It's no Family Feud. It's man. Is Big Bird's Hide and Speak better or worse than Cliffhanger? It's worse than Cliffhanger. Cliffhanger is not a good game, however, Sesame Street, it is better than Monster Truck Rally, so it's our new number 471. Good clean audio, and that's what you need. If you're gonna try to do this kind of game in the first place, you really have to. It really has to, like, the clarity needs to be there because you're expecting kids to play this, and if it's mushy sounding, they might not pick it up. Or worse, if it's mushy sounding, they might learn to pronounce words the wrong way. Like, there's kind of a lot riding on this audio quality here. that if they got that wrong, then you're messing up a generation of children. I learned how to talk from a speak and spell. No, that's not true. But I can still, like, the cadence of a speak and spell is still within me. It's like next spell, like all of that stuff is still, and occasionally hearing B and V as kind of the same thing because that speech was not always super clear. And yeah, I don't know. That's always ridiculous. But let's see. Yeah, so that's our new number 471. Congratulations to Big Bird and the posse. All right, Chili Bus wanted this next one. From your friends at Milton Bradley, the board game people. They weren't content to let Parker Brothers have all of the glory, with all of their Hot 2600 games that they published. It's your boy, Digger T. Rock, starring in Digger, The Legend of the Lost City. I don't know much about this game at all. In fact, I'm going to go so far as to say this is the first time I have ever laid eyes on it. Rare, 1990. This feels like it has the possibility to be one of those British platformers. Burn. All right, so I can just crawl all over this all I want. I don't have to worry about really anything. So the turbo button on this is really crazy. So the B button swings your shovel in a violent manner, but if I hold down turbo, it makes the noise and he just gets stuck in this frame. I wonder if there's a hitbox on this at all. Can I go in this pipe? Let's look up here for. No, what? Oh, that's weird. He'll like crawl up this stuff. The controls feel kind of... Okay, so there is no hitbox on that. You cannot jump while changing directions. So you see these frames of animation on his turn? Your jump input gets eaten if you try to jump while he is turning. And so I am already... violently against this game. Oh, now we're stuck. Oh, we got a timer now. You can jump up and get into these holes. What? Oh, do I need to get all the way up? Oh, some door is closing. I see. And that resets the timer, I suppose. I can't jump off here, so I can't get that. I see. Oh, God. Oh, God! Oh, God. No, what the... Digger T. Rock, what are you doing, man? What the okay. I assume I can just let this timer expire and it's not going to be a big deal because I can always just step on the thing again, right? I mean... Let's find out. Okay. I was able to put that diamond down. I don't know why you would do that, but... I cannot jump and attack, so I can't hit that rock up there. Well, like, what? Ah, man, this is... Right, fall damage. I guess I would probably use that on like, walls like this, right? Is that... Yeah. I wonder if it also works on boulders. Sort of. The friggin' dinosaur down there. That's probably bad. Alright, well, we know where the exit is, but I don't have any more dynamite. And I don't have an easy way to... Well, oh, man. There's just a lot of shit spawning constantly in this game. I mean, there's got to be a way to get that diamond, but... Stand up, son. Is there a way? Okay, yeah. I can jump over the... Some of this movement is, and how you kind of work your way in and out of these areas is really weird. And also, like, why there's clearly this kicking animation that you would think would be to, like, kick stuff out of the way. Ugh! The inputs are really terrible. Like, it feels awful because of the way it kind of eats those inputs and stuff. Like, it just, like, that feels real bad. It's a shame because I think, like, if that stuff was, you know, not much better, it wouldn't need to be much better. What do I need to do to get that diamond? Because I feel like I can't move these. I cannot move these rocks. Or if I can, I don't know how. Maybe I just went the wrong way, and if you approach it from the other side, which you can't actually do, as far as I can tell. Yeah, I don't know. That's really strange. Oh, drop a diamond on it? That might... There's like... Oh, we got smoked. Maybe dropping a diamond would actually do that. Diamonds are hard. They can cut stuff, right? That did not work. Okay, apparently I have rocks, and I can hit up in the button to do that. Does that? Doesn't... Oh, well, I'm out now. I've run out of them. I picked up some rocks, but... Ah! I wonder if I could have caught that ledge there and prevented that fall damage. I wonder if that's a thing. Good. Good. That was... I didn't mean to do that. But I guess that would be how you would get in there, is you only drop down the bottom one, and then you can crawl under and still probably do something. No, go down. Ugh. Too close to the dynamite. There's too many enemies spawning. This is like... No, climb up. You can climb up, can't you? Okay, I guess we gotta fight this dinosaur with a shovel? Or not? I wonder if I could, I was trying to climb over the top of the dinosaur because that was a wall that you should theoretically be able to climb on. I thought maybe I could just, like, scoot over him. I wonder if, bombs are the right answer there. Oops. I meant to go get some more diamonds, but whatever. Fuck. guess I could use that to get back out if I wanted to. Nope, even dynamite will not. Will not destroy the rocks. Good, good, good. This is the second, yeah, the second item appears to be a ladder of some kind that you can use. Okay, so. No, and I don't have enough dynamite anymore to get to the dinosaur because I used that dynamite earlier. So it looks like you just automatically use, like if you pick up rocks, you use them. Ah, get the fuck off me. These fucking assholes. Fucking... What the fuck, dude? Holy shit. Like, relentless. Oh, I was going to jump again. Oh, well. You cannot jump on the downward slope. I said that earlier. It's not a... It's just not a thing. All right, can I try to grab this ledge this time? No. Okay, it looks like that is not an option. Fuck you, get out of my... Oh, my God. All right, we don't need to go that way. We don't want to blow that up because we don't want to waste the dynamite. just trapped here. I can't. All I can do is take damage because like you can't attack when you're friggin' crouched. Oh, I can't jump when I'm turning, so that's... Oh my god, dude, this game is crazy with this stuff. Okay, we cannot just, like... Fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah, you can't jump there. Like, there's nothing up here but diamonds, right? I think you do carry over... No, I thought there was a diamond there, but I was wrong. See, I can only, if I want to crawl across the top, I need to go all the way back that way to get into crouch position, because you can't get there from there. Oh my god, this, like, the limitations on your movement are specific and annoying. Trapped here, destined to die. Please kill me. Oh, I didn't even die that time. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! All I can really do here is fall. Ah, well, I was going to try to go around and see if maybe there was a smarter way to do this. Yeah, okay, if I go down from the start of the level... Fuck you. Oh my god. Get away! All right, we have 3 dynamite now. That might be enough to open those doors and still have dynamite left over to kill the dinosaur? Fuck me. All right, we blow that up. We get free dynamite, plus we get a rope ladder, plus what's over here? Is this a teleporter? Is there anything here? Okay, it's a teleporter to reset this. Which, now that we've blown open those doors, is going to be less of a annoying thing. Jump, you piece of fuck! Except I'm gonna have to fall here and die. Oh my god. All right. This is going great. Check this shit out, you asshole. Great. Any attempts to use what appears to be a rope ladder have so far been brutally rebuffed. Let's try dropping a diamond. Drop the diamond! There's no way to get to the other side of him, because if I could get to the other side of him, I could just leave. So if I can't walk through the dinosaur, which seems to be the case, because even when you're invincible, you cannot walk through the dinosaur. You can walk the dinosaur, you can't walk through the dinosaur. I can't believe this game. Get away from me, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me, get away from me. Fucking what the fuck? Okay, we've managed to avoid that fall damage by taking a bunch of other damage. Wasn't there another dynamite somewhere last time? Wasn't there dynamite over here last time? Am I high? No. I was going to try to use the ladder to go down that time. Get the fuck! Holy shit! No, don't kick the fucking... Yeah, I guess that's not really the... this'll... I mean, this is... Okay. So the ladders work for going down. And now I'm basically fucked? Drop the fucking diamond. Don't pick it up again, you asshole motherfucker. You piece of shit. What the fuck? Let's just go. Who cares? Who cares? Die. Ah, you suck ass mother. Good. Fuck off. So let's see if we can just beat him. I mean, at least... do I have to... Because he turns around as soon as I get here. I can't... There's no, like, get behind the dinosaur. Good. Fuck. Fucking shit, dude. Fuck it. No. I'm not gonna get more diamonds. I don't care. I don't care. Kill me. No, that's not actually helpful at all. Fucking stop! Just stop spawning! What the fuck, man? Leave me alone! So he goes twice. He goes bop, bop. And I can touch him without taking damage. It's only his bop, bop that does damage. Okay. Come here! I hate this game so much. I hate this game so much. No, no! You piece of... Fuck this game. Fuck this game. 5%. 5% achievement. Finishing level 2. Bonus stage. Exact same layout as the last time. Ghosts. Oh, cool. You can stand on here, but if you fall on it, you fall. Ah! See? See? Why would you do that? Why would you make the game like that? What is wrong with these people? Oh, we're back here. Probably didn't need that. Could have used it there. My God, dude. Disgusting. Just disgusting. Rare makes bad games. It wasn't until Viva Pinata that you could say, hey, you know what? These guys might have something. And then they had it for exactly 2 games. And that was that. And by that I mean Viva Pinata 1 and Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. They say it's Mr. Pants, but I say it's pants, mister. Gotta close the window. It's hot outside. I was hoping, when I saw this game show up, I was like, yeah, man, this seems like it could be interesting. Like I was reading a little bit about it earlier. And they were like, oh, they were inspired by this 1982 arcade game called The Pit. And I went and looked at The Pit. I was like, oh yeah, I kind of remember The Pit. That's a weird thing to take inspiration from, but okay, yeah, huh. This game is The Pits. I'm like disgusted, maybe. Man, I am. This game is ridiculous. The way the enemies spawn. The constant enemy spawning, and you have limited options when you're crawling through a tunnel, so it's just like a mosquito is just like chipping away at your life while you're completely helpless. Blind falls that lead to fall damage, so you don't know if you were wasting your ladder or not. Not a great thing. The shovel attack doesn't feel great. It's just, oh my god. The way you fall, the way you can stand on top of like the kind of climbable wall, but if you land on it, you can't, like the incongruity of that. The way that you can't jump while you're changing directions, and so like the kind of basics of its controls in terms of like, hey, check out this thing that's like ostensibly sort of a platformer. The platforming is miserable because of the way like you're getting attacked from all sides, and then on top of that, it will eat your inputs while you're changing directions. Like, that's just fucking crazy. Just ridiculous. I'm this. It's hard to rank something like this because obviously the initial temptation is, well, this belongs at the bottom of the list because fuck this fucking game. But clearly, I mean, if we look at the actual bottom of the list, I cannot, in good conscience, with a scientific mind, tell you that Digger T. Rock, The Legend of the Lost City, is worse than Raid 2020. Like that's not a reasonable position. It is. I cannot tell you that. So it is better than Raid 2020. It is no Golgo 13. A Boy and His Blob. Trouble on Blobolonia is a better game. It's no Russian Attack. Golf is a superior product. One would be certainly better served by a hot copy of Hydlide. Jaws, better. Solstice, The Quest for the Staff of Deimos is a better game. You would be better off with a copy of Double Dragon 3, The Sacred Stones. Though we do fight dinosaurs in Digger T. Rock, The Legend of the Lost City. Is that better or worse than Dino Wars Destruction of Spondylus? I think the dinosaur combat is better in Dino Wars. I do like that the dinosaur in Digger T. Rock, The Legend of the Lost City goes ooh ooh in a real sexy way. But the movement and jumping and all of the other stuff in Digger T. Rock, The Legend of the Lost City is bad. Dino Wars Destruction of Spondylus is a better game. Spelunker is a much better game. Pinbot, that's a better game. The Namco version of Ms. Pac-Man, that's better. Gremlins 2, the new batch, certainly a better game. I would even take Iron Sword Wizards and Warriors 2 over Digger T. Rock, The Legend of the Lost City. The Immortal is a better game. Linus Spacehead's Cosmic Crusade is a better game. You would certainly be better off with Taito's Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. One would prefer a copy of Greg Norman's Golf Power. The Three Stooges is better. Renegade is better. Bram Stoker's Dracula is a better game. Ghoul School is a better game. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, a better game. Thunderbirds is a better game. It's no Castellian, right? I mean, let's think about it. Thunderbirds, Jungle Book is better. Ghostbusters 2 is better. Toki is a better game. That guy's going ape spit. Toki Bonanza is in stores now. It's pretty exciting. Castle Quest is a better game. Castellian. The Tower of man. Castellian's a better game. Akari 3 The Rescue is a better game. You would be better off with a copy of Kid Cool and the Quest for the Seven Wonder Herbs, though this is starting to dial in a bit. Starting to look like the neighborhood. You're better off with a copy of Skate or Die 2, The Search for Double Trouble. Alfred Chicken's a better game. Is it better or worse than Cliffhanger? Cliffhanger sucks. You slide on that corpse, though. You do visit that memorial cabin. And those are fun moments. But Cliffhanger fucking sucks. All of the combat is bad. All of the everything is bad in Cliffhanger. Digger T. Rock, The Legend of the Lost City is a better game than Cliffhanger, but it is not as good as Alfred Chicken. You would be better off with a copy of Jack Nicklaus's Greatest 18 Holes of Major Championship Golf. Bandit Kings of Ancient China is a better game. Family Feud is a better game. This is our new 470. I am furious about this video game. Again, on, if this were my personal list, we would be down here near Pyramid talking about it. We would be like, because I'll tell you, I would rather play Secret Scout in the Temple of Demise. Personally. But when the science speaks, and it does, we simply must admit that it is ever so slightly better than Cliffhanger. Disgusting. Next up, we have an unlicensed video game. So if you work for the cops, close your eyes. This is a little game called Crystal Mines. I'll restart it so you can get the full experience of the CM205 mining robot. Game story. You have invested your life savings in a mining claim on a newly discovered planet. You will use your remote-controlled robot to search for crystals beneath the planet's surface. Good luck and happy mining. Next. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, there's the robot. Okay. Soft dirt, hard dirt. A crystal, a soft boulder, a hard boulder, an explosive boulder. Impervious rock, impervious boulders, radioactive rocks and boulders. Mud, hard mud. You want to see some hard mud? Bombs, a bag of gold. Creature protection, explosion protection, mud and lava protection. Soft rock creature. I'm something of a soft rock creature myself. Air supply, things like that. Now, I cannot remember the name of the Bible-themed video game that is basically this, that we happened upon not that long ago, and I was like, wait a minute, this is like Crystal Mines, which I think of as a Link's Exodus, right? Which I think of Crystal Mines 2, the Link's game, which I played quite a lot of and really always enjoyed. But this is the first Crystal Mines, and Well, I don't know. You see where maybe a sequel could have improved on some things, I suppose. I mean, I don't think I need to kill all these guys. I think I just need to get all the stuff. There, we got enough to leave. Extra points for all them bombs. Okay. Now this is a game about digging I can get behind. Darn. The timer on these bombs is pretty long. For any situation where you might need to, like, try to bomb a moving target. Like, it's not super friendly in those situations. It doesn't seem like there's any, like, side movement or physics on the rocks in that way. Which is, you know, Boulder Dash very much has that. And I want to say that Crystal Mines 2 does have that as well, but I could be wrong. Great Lynx game with this basic idea, you know, if you're... I was going to try to duck in there real quick and blow that fucking guy up. Ugh. Gotta do the level all in one go. Yeah, I guess those are impervious monsters, huh? Hooray. Oh, it's a little... Okay, so you do get... Once the rocks get moving, there is a little bit of... Oh, my gosh! That was no good. I was creature impervious, but not rock impervious. Good to remember that you're not just straight up invincible. It's easy to get careless. No! Okay, yes. Okay, so it does have side move. Okay. Yeah, that really fucked me right there. That really fucked me right there. Yeah, that's not going to get me what I want. It would be nice if those things exploded a little more quickly. Okay. Oh, you can shoot the TNT? Okay, yeah, that... Huh. He took it and smiled. Oh, shit. It's hot. It's hot out here. That's what's up. What was that? everything stops to let me know. So it must have been a big deal. Was that extra life or something? If only I had paid more attention when I was looking at the rules of the game. No, messed that up. Okay. Oh, I was out of the way of those. Come on. That's overly finicky. Ah! This is a little harder than I remember Crystal Mines 2 being. On the links. This isn't bad. I don't know. Like there's a challenge to it. But also a lot of that challenge is just focus based. It's just like, hey man, just pay attention. Pay attention and don't fuck this up. And the levels are long enough to make that harder than it might sound. You know what I mean? Oh no. Oh. Planet Surface Explorer. It's a radioactive block, so if I touch it, do I die? No. Oh, but now I'm radioactive. Is that bad? That is bad. Turns out that's bad. I can get near it, I just can't touch it. Can I shoot it? I can. It makes this cool noise. Oh boy, I don't see the exit to the level. Hopefully it's not covered by a... There it is. It's like, you know, it's very intense music. Oh no! Oh, again with the blowing up the diamonds. I need those for a thing I'm doing. Oh, I didn't realize the shots reflect off the radioactive. That's bad. That's bad. Is that something it does all the time? Oh, I guess it just doesn't. I didn't have long enough shot. What the fuck? Okay, so there are explosive rocks, apparently. This is like now a color-based issue. Anyway, I don't know. This game's not bad. I am a fan of the Link's version of this game, which I think is just better made. Across the board. Ah! All right, well, that's probably all we need to see of this. Sometimes you just need to go for broke. So the thing about this game is it's better than its biblical counterpart, which is Exodus, right? Largely because of its level design. And that level design, I think, in Crystal Mines is what gives the game some actual difficulty, because Exodus was kind of lacking in that department. I don't know, is the assumption there that because it's a Bible game they want to make it easier because I don't know, they want you to take the Bible quiz. Like, there was a Bible quiz in that one, right? Most of them, I feel like they have a Bible quiz, but this is like a decent, like, Crystal Mines is a decent idea. Again, it's hard to kind of look past the situation of, like, the Lynx version of this is just like better to control and play, and I think the levels are better, and just top to bottom, that's a better game. But like here, it's still a game that, like, kind of in this post Boulder Dash sort of thing, which Boulder Dash did not even come out on the NES, right? No, it did. Okay. All right. Have we not looked at Boulder Dash yet? That's No, we have not. Okay. All right. Interesting. Wow, the NES version of Boulder Dash. What is that going to be like? Anyway, Boulder Dash, got its origins on computers and was like a relatively legendary game for that market, for that audience, and all of that stuff. Boulder Dash is great. And it's similar in some ways, but you can't shoot. And so this is like an interesting kind of take on that idea of, like, you've got to go around, you got to get all these gems and get to the end of the level. Same basic idea as Boulder Dash, but instead of playing as Rockford, you are a robot. And you can shoot, and there are, more, and there are enemies and things like that. Like, some of the level design stuff in Boulder Dash is not as based on... Well, you handle enemies differently because you can't shoot, right? So it's like, okay, I need to drop a rock on a firefly to cause an explosion to do this. And so, it is much more puzzle-oriented, whereas this is more of a straight mix of action and puzzle. Like, you still need to not get crushed. You still need to think about, like, oh, I don't want to break all these diamonds. I need to go here and do this. Like, there's that aspect to it. But it all is happening at a somewhat faster pace because you are shooting, you are dealing with something of an onslaught of enemies in every single level, and so it hits this weird cross, like, Crystal Mines hits this weird cross between Boulder Dash and Bomberman almost, which is fascinating, but not, I don't know, like, I feel like the execution here is a little flat. I feel like there's more they could have done with the tile sets and stuff to help kind of just differentiate things a little bit better. The power-ups are perhaps a little underwhelming. It's like, oh, you can shoot faster, further, you pick up more bombs. And then the, like, 9 different invincibility power-ups that all work for a specific type of item is a lot to keep track of. You're, same music for each one. So you're always, like, staring up at the HUD going, like, okay, the outline thing, that's for creatures. Am I also immune to rocks? No? Okay, like that stuff, I think, could be handled better. But, like, conceptually, it's fine, like, it's it just needed more variety out of the enemies and environments, and I think that would have really helped it. The level design on its own, I think, like, it works well enough for what they've got, right? You could always do with more, especially in a game that's going to have, 50 levels, however many they ended up with here, where that stuff's going to wear thin fast. And I think that they did a little bit better. Again, in the follow up on the links, there's just a little bit more to it. Apparently, there is another Bible game. There is a game called Joshua and the Battle of Jericho that is also based on this game. And so then that is a sequel to Exodus. Okay, that game is okay. So Joshua has different mechanics and stuff. So maybe Joshua is not a direct rip of Crystal Mines, but it does seem like there are certainly some similarities. So we'll have to check that out as well at some point here. I don't believe we've looked at. Yeah, we've not looked at Joshua. So many Crystal Mines derivatives. Who would have known? What Ken Beckett got it in, man. It had 3 different games of the same basic game on the NES, and then was able to do a cool sequel for the Lynx. And yeah, that was weird. So where do we have Exodus on this list? Because I think that's maybe a good starting point. Exodus Journey to the Promised Land is here at 374. This is a better game than that. Just in terms of variety and just overall gameplay, it's just a better feeling game, better level design, whatever. And I think as a basic kind of digging, game in the same vein as Boulder Dash, I think that it does work mostly well. It's just a little flat. Like I said, I think the biggest enemy here is your ability to focus. The biggest enemy here is your ability to continue to pay complete attention to this game. It is not necessarily a hard game on its own. You merely need to be staring at it. The things it's presenting you with are very plain. It is not trying to hide shit from you. It's not, you just need to think it through as you're shooting. And then so the pressure comes from like thinking it through, not getting bored, that's a really terrible, if that is the enemy, then maybe the game is not so great. And also the kind of the heavy presence of enemies, some of which can only be destroyed by dropping rocks on them, as opposed to using your gun. And so it's better than Exodus, but like, it is not a better game than the Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy. It is a better game than The Punisher. But it is not better than... Is it better or worse than Worm Journey to the Center of the Earth? It's not better than Funhouse. It's also not better than Worm Journey to the Center of the Earth. It's our new 372. Tell Frank Castle I said, suck it. His famous catchphrase. And so there we have it. At number 372, Crystal Mines. Wow. And that's going to do it for us here today. I am flabbergasted and almost speechless when it comes to Digger T. Rock, The Legend of the Lost City. The way in which that game is made, I think you see it and you see like there's something there. And then every single way they made that character move feels designed to frustrate. And the level layout on top of that and some of the other things of that nature end up... what an infuriating video game that is. What an absolutely infuriating video game Digger T. Rock, The Legend of the Lost City is. I'm in disbelief about it. That's something I would maybe watch a video of, but I never want to play that video game ever again. Ever again. That's very few. Again, like that's what I'm saying. You know, if this was not science, if this was just my list, that game would be much lower than it ended up being because fuck that fucking game. But here we are. Here we are. The one game I have left on the list that I will leave on for next week is WWF WrestleMania Steel Cage Challenge. If you would like to suggest some video games for us to pick for the next week and beyond, for the 200-ish games we have remaining, head over to Patreon, patreon.com/Jeff Gerstmann. Thanks to everyone for supporting this hellish project. And all of the other fun and excitement to be had here online on the internet. Support today. Join now. Act now. Supplies are limited. All of that. Where did Digger T. Rock end up on the list again? Is this the right? Is this too high? No. No, it is better than Cliffhanger. The temptation is to say, well, Cliffhanger's a better game, and it's because you feel good about it because it's easy to finish. And so at least Cliffhanger is mercifully short. But it is worse. Absolutely, positively worse. Man, all right, come on back next week. We'll take a look at this Steel Cage Challenge and whatever y'all suggest. Someday they're going to add retro achievements for Cliffhanger, and I'm going to have to play it again. Now that I know how easy it is. It's disgusting. That's a disgusting... Oh, God. Oh, God. At least we mastered Sesame Street, Big Bird's Hide and Speak. You know? Always nice to completely master a game. I'll be back next week with some more. Have a good one. Bye.